Yeah, when I'm mincing the flowers, you know, what do you call that? What would you call? Because I mean, you grind herbs, you grind buds. But what do you do with plants or weeds? What do you what's that fucking word for when you mulch? Like you mulch them, right? You're mulching the weeds,
I guess.
right?
But
So we're like
isn't
with
mulch meant to like make them all soggy?
Well, I guess it is. Mulching it like it's like that more like it doesn't grind it, more like squishes it all together, doesn't it? I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Some shit. I don't know, man. I ain't no. I'm a city boy. I don't know dick about that. But whatever.
Yeah, I'm a country boy, but I ain't no farmer.
Yeah, exactly.
I just used to play in the guy's fields and then fucking let him grow his fucking food. I like the animal side of farming, but all the like plant side of it, I'm kind of like, unless you're farming a certain kind of something.
I know, right?
I'm really interested. But yeah, that
No worries, RC.
Yeah.
You're all good.
I thought you muted.
No,
Oh.
unmuted. It's fine.
Oh, I thought you were just like, no worries, RC, and I was like, didn't you mute?
You have no idea all the shit I do in between these streams.
Yeah.
With like the amount of hotkeys and things
Yeah.
I'm doing and flicking scenes and keeping an eye on audio levels and all sorts of shit. It's
It
not.
does surprise me that you haven't bought a stream deck yet.
That's because
I know you can do it all with hotkeys, but they are.
I do want a stream deck, but I also don't have hundreds of bucks to fucking buy
that's
one.
it. They're expensive as hell.
Yeah, if I had like, I would like to put them sort of things.
Yeah.
If I had like 100 viewers, those would be on like the wish list
Yeah,
for people to donate for, and then we start to get somewhere with those things. So like that's why like with the bigger streamers they can do that, and then the things that they want to build for the stream actually pays for, and it works itself out. But I can't really do that, so. Like I'm still when you're like a one viewer Randy streamer, you have to fucking shell out yourself and hope that it pays off. Like again, I'm not gonna waste out on a stream deck for fucking people to not turn up unless I play fucking Tekken.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, nah. Like we could have some of us, like me and Cinders and RC, we'd have a lot of fun with that because of the way like soundboards and shit. Like Bork Basuk does on his Resi speedruns, but his Resi speedruns have 2,500 viewers. I have 2 viewers.
Yeah.
So it's like not as fun for us, unfortunately.
Plus, you can just hotkey it all on keyboard.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're actually not getting functionality from not having one.
It's the same as like I shot myself in the foot because I allow all the sound effects. But I watch a couple of streams which I now don't watch as much because people are spamming sound. When they have 4,000 viewers spamming sound effects, it puts me off.
But when you get to that level, that's when you put in control measures so that people can't do them all the time. You have
that's
channel points, things like that.
Well, if that was the case and it was that busy, I'd probably switch it over to be monetary at that point. Like, and then it'd be like £1 for a sound.
Oh yeah.
Because like some people like Orchlon and stuff do that, where he has like a media share thing. You have to donate like $5 or donate some money, which he's got like some gacha mechanics. You have to donate money to him, real money, which converts into tokens. But then you use tokens to do a media share and play like a song or something, which will only play on the stream, will be muted off the VOD because he separates it.
Yeah.
So then it like doesn't affect his run, but then you have paid a £5 to play a song he doesn't care about. And people are banging on songs all the time, dude. And I'm like, hey, maybe I should be putting fucking song request on. Yeah. You know, like song request for a £5, fuck yeah. But again, with 2 viewers, you can't do any. You're not going to make any money, so it sucks. Welcome back, dude. Welcome back. I think we're near enough all, like, fucking set up. I don't know what we're doing yet, though. Is that shit downloading?
It's downloading.
Okay, he's downloading kart racing at the minute, but we're going to be a little while.
50 minutes, so we're talking like...
We can leave it on here for a minute. That's fine. Yeah. Still getting 5 meg.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's pretty fast.
Yeah,
it is literally like probably because I'm streaming.
I don't think I've ever seen it even quicker than that here anyway. Not on Wi-Fi, because I'm Wi-Fi as well, remember? You're hard Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, that's the difference. Yeah, mine took... Oh yeah, mine took I think 45, 50 minutes or so while I was watching a stream. I was watching Cinders stream the game while I downloaded it, and it took about I think it was about an hour. I think.
Streaming at the moment, other than yourself? Who's online tonight? Distortions playing Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, everyone's playing. There was quite a few people playing Zelda.
Yeah, like apparently it's really, really good, and apparently it's got some absolutely mental mechanics and cool shit you can do in it. And like it is
I just
tempting
wish-
to pick it up because I've got a Switch.
I just wish
like,
they would release it. Just fucking again. It's the third time I've ranted about Nintendo in this stream. Just release it on fucking Steam, bro. 60 frames.
Yeah.
Non-dynamic resolution scaling. Actual solid native frame rate, 1080p, 60 frames.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Because I can't honestly warrant playing those games when I can boot up Genshin. And I can play that in like 100 frames with all the waifus.
Yeah.
And I've got the big world and I can do whatever I want. And it's like...
The thing I found with picking that game up is I never finished Breath of the Wild. I got bored of it because
Because
the
there's too
world
much
is
to do.
huge, but almost the opposite. The world is huge, but there isn't enough in it for me.
Right.
There's so many just open expanses with like 1 or 2 little enemy camps, and like I know the game is about like the fucking trials and all of those things you do, but the actual world itself, it's huge and it's gorgeous and it's fun to explore, but there isn't really that much to find.
The new one has got a lot more of building the shit with the gun.
Yeah.
Like puzzles.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know, I might... It's one of those though, like with single player games, I normally say I'll give it like a month or two, see what the reviews say, watch some videos on it, make a decision, and then wait until it's a little bit cheaper. But like you say, Nintendo, mate, especially not Zelda. Breath of the Wild is still fucking 60 quid, and that was the launch game of the fucking Switch.
They don't ever drop in price, do they?
Yeah, no, now that
Nintendo corporate, exactly.
Steam Deck exists, and like other companies are now
Fuck
jumping in the
Nintendo.
race for it, I'll be fucking probably not bothering with the next Nintendo handheld.
Well, like I said this on stream earlier, these guys can vouch for me. I literally said, I just want Nintendo to do, right, and hear me out, and you're sat down, luckily, good, right? Imagine, right, now just imagine, Nintendo, but like, current gen, right?
Yeah.
1080p, right?
Oh, fucking
60 frames,
Nah.
maybe 4K at 30, like every other fucking reviewer wants on a new console. But otherwise, 1080p, 60 frames, 900p, 60 frames. Non-handheld, a cube. I'll tell you what, you could have it. You could have a cube that you could play games on. You could even call it a game cube, right?
Or, tell a lie, they once had an idea that was awfully similar to that, and it was up to date with modern consoles, so this one would be the GameCube 2.
True.
But, you'd think, given that they used to do that, like, they used to have the GameCube...
Should be GameCube squared.
Yeah. It should be.
Cubed.
Yeah.
Cubed.
It should be
GameCube cubed.
Cubed with the little fucking 3 above it.
Yeah. GameCube little 3.
Yeah, the GameCube.
But then
cubed.
you would need a second one. You need the second one first to set up the joke on the third one. Because the second one it would be squared, and cubed is a 3.
True, but it's not square. It's a GameCube.
I know, but I mean, but then you can't have it being 3 and be the second
Yeah,
console.
but it's cubed. It's not 3. It's different.
What do you mean?
It's dimensional.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's how you say it though. Yeah,
I know what you
cubed,
mean.
yeah.
Like,
But yeah, you're right. Yeah.
it'd
Totally.
be good if they did do something like that, because they thought, oh, well, with the Switch you get the best of both worlds, and yeah, you do, but it's not as powerful as
True.
anything modern. So like, that's the issue with it. Did you see Hogwarts Legacy, mate?
No.
The 4th time since the launch dates this year got pushed back on the other consoles as well, right? It's now out on Xbox One and PS4. Obviously, it was out on PC, PS5 and Xbox back in like February.
I saw it on sale
It
recently.
continued the fucking
On PC.
launch in April
Yeah.
for Xbox and PlayStation 4. And then the Switch launch was due to be a couple of days ago. They've delayed it again.
Wow.
Guess when till?
Go on.
November.
Fuck.
No, not November. Yeah, November, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Yep. So every other platform has it. I don't understand why they haven't just turned around and said, we're sorry, it cannot be done.
Capital Z on your name, right? Is that one you? Top one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick. Yeah, because you can do this now. You can tag people in your title.
Oh, well,
So then you can do that. And it doesn't look like it applies because it looks really shit there. But if you look on my stream, when this stream info thing goes
it'd
away...
be good if you could set it
Well,
up so
fuck
that,
off.
like, if you did it with other streamers who are regular streamers too, it, like, tagged their viewers who have notifications on. Like, so-and-so is live in so-and-so stream.
Why doesn't that stream info go away? That never usually stays that long. You can, I think.
that'd
You
be
can have
cool.
like a guest star and stuff.
Yeah.
But like here, in my title on my dashboard, it just looks like it says at you. But if you
Yeah.
look at my stream,
You
it
can
should
click
be
on it.
tagged.
Yeah, I noticed
Yeah.
it earlier when I was watching because you had Cinders and RC listed, I think.
Yeah, okay, that did work. I'm glad that you
I
saw
did, I
that. Alright.
it, yeah.
that time Nintendo was the ones getting fucked. That's true. Like I said, they just need to release. Because like the other thing is, the new Tears of the Kingdom got an update, a patch, like a day one patch that fixes the frame rate and everything. So 1.10 or 1.01 or whatever it is has like a good. Like consistent frame rate of 30 frames and stuff. But I watched a Digital Foundry review, like in a comparison, and it does, like with side to side, it doesn't really look any improvement or better than
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild.
No,
it's just different because the map has alterations.
Has different looks.
Yeah.
It's just different textures.
Yeah.
Like still very, very similar. I think the thing is, Nintendo have had a fucking hold on the handheld market since the Game Boy. No one's really challenged it.
The only one I feel like came
Steam,
close was maybe the PSP, but I don't know how well it did.
The PSP didn't even worry them in terms of sale numbers, I don't think. It was a good thing, and like great device. Apparently the PS Vita is sick, and if you've got a PS5 and you do the stream play,
you can link.
Apparently it's flawless.
Yeah.
And it's basically just having a handheld PS5. And yeah, it's really good, but the thing now is the Switch was the dominator, and it is the dominator in the fact that it's had that many sales and everyone fucking knows about them, but the Steam Deck's come out, and now all of a sudden people can take their entire Steam library handheld, and that just fucking cripples them, because one of the things Nintendo was huge for as well was it's portable, and you've got your Nintendo and your party games, but we have got a massive, thriving indie game market on a handheld. Now you've got a massive, even bigger, thriving indie game market on a more powerful handheld that can play AAA titles.
That's why I was liking those
now,
Aya Neos that are like more powerful.
See, then they're very expensive, right?
Yeah.
Meet in the middle, and this is where this ROG Ally comes in. And it's basically like, it's like the Steam Deck, essentially, but it's slightly bigger screen by like half an inch or something.
Right.
It's a 1080p screen, not a 720.
Nice.
Like the Steam Deck had. The buttons are slightly better positioning on the rear triggers and the top triggers. Runs Windows natively. They've worked with AMD and they've developed its own Ryzen processor for it, which has got like 8.5 teraflops.
Damn.
It's got, I want to say it's got 32 gig of DDR5 RAM.
Right.
It's got half a terabyte SSD, and
Stand here.
half a terabyte SSD, and and the graphics unit is, I'm pretty sure I remember them saying, like, it's not that unit obviously, but the amount of like graphical processing power it has is on par with 30 series cards.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's going to be 700 quid on launch.
Jeez.
Yeah. And because it's like the Steam Deck in the sense, right, you can get a dock with it. The dock has got USB ports. You put it on the dock, goes into your telly, you plug a keyboard and mouse into it, and it's a fully fledged portable PC with the power of a 30 series card.
Yeah.
And you're able... So, another thing you could consider is things like that. You could suddenly do all your gaming from that and take all of your stream from a version of OBS on that, because it's just Windows it's running. It's regular Windows 11, just on a smaller screen. And then you could use your other PC just for the stream. And then you can get around the whole needing 2 units thing. But then I guess the difficult... Well, no, actually, because I was going to say the annoying thing is you'd be gaming on a handheld, but you just wouldn't. You just HDMI that onto your screen, because you can do that.
I can do that, but the only thing with that is, like, it's still... I'd have to get, like, the powerful enough one that could run and render these games without dipping too much.
Yeah. Yeah, there's 2 different ones, and the power difference is ridiculous, considering the price difference is 100 quid.
I'm going to try and set up this Marbles game for the stream.
Here we go, right. Asus ROG Ally 2023.
I've never booted this, though.
But whether or not it's as good as a Steam Deck, I don't really know yet, because it hasn't been out, but that's what it looks like.
Oh shit, that's nice.
Yeah, it looks nicer. So...
What's it called?
The ROG Ally. But it's 120 Hz 1080p display as well, full HD.
This is what we're looking at, chat room. Let's go here, maybe. Display cap. Where is it? And then this. There we go. Yeah, this is what me and Zach are talking about, the ROG Ally.
Tech specs. Here we go. So the Asus eStore price is £700.
I've got the processor specs and stuff here next to the Steam Deck.
So CPU, you've got AMD Ryzen Z1 Extreme processor, Zen 4 architecture, the 4nm process, 8 core, 16 threads, and 5.10 gigahertz boost. And then it's the GPU, that's 8.6 teraflops.
Yeah.
Display is a 7-inch Full HD, 160 hertz.
It's got macro but oh no, Steam Deck has macro buttons.
Fucking built-in Gorilla Glass as well on the display, so you're never gonna crack the motherfucker. 16 gigs of DDR5 on board.
I'm just loading this picture with my dial-up internet chat room, okay? Just let it load.
NVMe SSD.
There you go.
Fucking nuts.
You can read it off there if it's easier.
Yeah, that's it. So yeah, you've got a Zen 2 versus a Zen 4. RDNA 2 or RDNA 3. 7-inch fucking 1280 by 800 at 60 hertz. Or fucking 1920 by 1080
yeah.
at 16 by
That
9 at
is
120 hertz.
80 pixels over 720.
And then
because it would be
the most expensive Steam Deck, you get 512 gigabyte, but that's just the base.
Nah.
ROG Ally.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the
Or
thing with the
Ally,
micro SD slot.
Same RAM.
This has more. No, 512 gig. Yeah, no, yes, yeah.
It's just the Steam Deck do different ones. It's lighter.
Asymmetrical Xbox style controls.
Yeah. Macro back paddles. So like you've only got 2 buttons on the back rather than 4, but to be honest, I'm fine with that. That's what my controller's like anyway.
Yeah.
And I like just having one on each.
Well, handhelds, it's kind of, you don't really need back paddles and such.
Exactly, but like yeah,
You do
I don't
need
know whether
at least
it's gonna
a
be,
trigger and an R1.
I don't know, yeah, when it comes out, or if it's actually going to be better than the Steam Deck, or whether people will be like, because like there's there you go, there's this here by The Verge, Asus ROG Ally review, close but no Steam Deck. So according to them, it's not as good.
Oh, damn it. Picture sucks. Just trying to find a nice fucking 1080 image. Any motherfucker's got an image that's not fucking 12 pixels? Thank you. Oh, really, dude? Wasn't that like 1000 by 800? How is that not, like, bigger than that? Yeah, whatever. Cookies and milk. Fuck you. So yeah, there we go. There's the versus the Steam Deck.
Yeah.
Yo, what up, Two-Face? How you doing, man?
Yeah, I prefer the aesthetic of it. I think it looks nicer.
It's Headrocker in the background.
What's on?
We're just looking at these handhelds, Two-Face. Have you ever seen these? This thing is called the ROG Ally. May 11th, 2023. New York, London, Taipei. What's that, like a conference, probably? But yeah, that sounds interesting. They look pretty good. Yeah, we were just looking at that because this is more powerful than the Steam Deck.
Okay, so supposedly, this guy, or this website, is saying, the good is that, you know, fast handheld performance, the variable refresh rate screen makes everything smoother, quieter fans, and fast charging. But the bad is apparently it has got a short battery life. I guess it's doing more than the Steam Deck internally, so it's going to.
Yeah.
Handheld UI currently has major glitches because it's trying to use a handheld version of Windows, supposedly, rather than just a base Windows.
Yeah.
Face buttons can currently get stuck, which is, I guess, that it was still earlier versions, though the finished product doesn't ship until June 13th. And Windows still to use handheld despite Microsoft involvement. So, like, I guess, like, that is the one thing the Steam Deck has got going for them. They've developed the Steam Deck OS. Oh, here we go.
The thing with it, even with all these devices having better tech, is that the Steam Deck is always going to be the official fucking solution. Which, all of the devices I've seen that supposedly have better stats still get sort of shit on by the Steam Deck a little bit. For one reason or another.
It's got a thing here and it says, a rough idea of relative performance. Game, Cyberpunk. Steam Deck 39 FPS.
Yeah.
Ally 48, is that? 48.
Yeah.
Ally in turbo mode 65,
65.
and Ally in turbo plus AC mode 66.
And a lot of their turbo modes, I saw this with the Aya Neo.
You'll fucking burn it out.
They're
quick as
to
shit.
do with how many watts it gives out, like
Yeah,
or
yeah.
volts or whatever. It's like
Yeah, so it's
23
gotta be
volt.
plugged in and fucking
yeah,
that shit,
some shit like that. Yeah, it's to do with the wattage.
Elden Ring, 25 or 30.
25 frames.
Yeah.
Wow.
Literally, Steam Deck gets 25 in Elden Ring. The Ally only gets 33 on the top performance, where it can get 66 in Cyberpunk. Man.
I at least get 45 to 60 frames on my PC on Elden Ring. At
It
least.
says apparently you can't get anywhere close to the Steam Deck's battery life.
Screen looks bigger for Steam Deck, but might be just the image. It could be. Yeah, no, look, it's like 80 pixels off of being a 720p screen, like resolution wise anyway, not so much the size.
Yeah, yeah.
But they're both 7-inch screens, so. But yeah, the picture does make it look a bit different, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But
Steam Deck's meant to
the
be
Steam
pretty
Deck is only just over 720p at 16:10 ratio at 60 Hz, whereas the ROG Ally here is 19:20, which is full 1080p,
What I'm
16:9 display at 120 Hz.
Because I don't mind only having 60 Hz, 60 FPS. The resolution
Yeah.
on the Steam Deck, I'm still interested in getting one.
The thing is,
But the thing I'm looking forward to is this coming out means all of those fucking nerdy motherfuckers who saw the Steam Deck coming out and going, oh, I have to support Steam, I'm PC Gamer Master Race, and they all pre-ordered the Steam Deck so they were sold out on pre-orders and shit. They're all gonna go, oh, ROG Ally, it's the new PC
Yeah.
Master Race.
Yeah.
PC Master Race,
Yeah.
gotta buy it. Gonna sell Steam Deck at shit now,
Yeah.
and they'll sell it cheap,
yeah.
second hand, and I'll be there going, I just want a good fucking Windows gaming handheld, motherfucker. I don't care which one it is, but you sell me yours cheap.
The thing is, like, the other thing that is like with what you and Two-Face were saying about like the screens and the resolution and size,
Oh, look,
is
it's
that
a
like
gaming laptop
P
for sale, mate.
gaming?
A
It's
gaming
not gaming.
laptop.
It's a gaming laptop.
It's a gaming
the
laptop.
the PSP, for instance, has like it's like something like 500p screen,
Yeah.
but the size to resolution ratio, if you watch the opening FMV of Crisis Core on YouTube, on your big screen,
Yeah.
it will look blocky with
Yeah.
macro blocking and micro blocking in the background. It'll have artifacts. It will look shitty because of the resolution it was on. But if you watch that opening FMV on a direct PSP, it's high def. It looks great.
Yeah.
You know, it looks fucking fantastic. As long as it can run, yeah. See, again, my main argument is, I don't want a fucking bit of kit. Like, yes, I want it to run, but it best be running at least fucking like 60 frames, something decent. I don't want it to be running like fucking some PSP. I've already got one of those. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And at least these are significantly better than a Switch, because they actually do proper power. You know, like Tears of the Kingdom on one of these would be sweet.
Yeah, this is it. And like the Steam Deck can run Switch emulation. People have got it working.
Yeah.
So you could do it, but it's also like, you know, you could. The thing I would want one for, and it sounds silly because I can't get back into it playing it on a laptop because it's not the kind of game I enjoy anymore. Sitting at a desk, but I could probably get back into playing World of Warcraft if I could play it handheld in controller mode, just chilling in bed and just doing like a couple dungeons in the evening and shit. I wouldn't play it hardcore, but I could get into the game again, you know, playing
Yeah.
it like that. Whereas when you're sat at a desk and you're having to fucking, yeah, I don't know. But there'd be a lot of games that'd be good fun on it. Like you could play things like Minecraft on it, but you could mod it and like have
So
all the crazy shit and all of like. This is the other thing. You could just install. You could. Because on the Steam Deck, you can install a Windows partition anyway.
Yeah, you
So
can,
you can
yeah.
still have the Windows OS. Then you can just put Nexus mods on it.
Yeah.
And then you can just mod the games on your Steam Deck and play modded games.
If they still work in a directory in the same fashion,
Yeah,
if it's still
when you set up the Windows thing, it's no different than a Windows
the
PC.
real Windows, yeah,
Way
then it
everything
would.
is set up on
Yeah,
it, it acts as
that
an
would still be
actual
fine.
PC.
Switch has cool option to use the proper controller to take off the original controllers. Yeah, that's like to plug in a, what do you call it, like a Switch Pro controller or something. That's what I would do too. Like, I guess that's one thing that we haven't thought of with these. They don't have that, right? These are just, you have to, you can't like plug in a PlayStation controller to it, can you? Do you know that, Zach?
What?
with these Steam Decks or the ROG,
Yeah.
can you plug in a controller into it? Because on a Switch you can have a Pro controller.
You could if you want.
Because I would want to like.
Oh well, yeah. When you
Like
plug
if say I'm doing it
into
on
a
stream
screen-
mode or something,
Yeah, because you can plug a keyboard or a mouse into it. You just get a USB dock for them, like a
Right.
USB-C dock.
Yeah.
And you plug that in, or like the ones that you can buy a dock and like you'll have your like HDMI going into the dock and you just dock it like you do a Switch and it puts it onto the telly.
Yeah.
And then you can just have a keyboard and mouse or a controller,
controller,
whatever
okay.
you want. You can
Yeah.
just have
Because
like
that's
a hub where you get
something I'd
numerous
wanna do.
ports normally on the dock, so then you can just put keyboard, mouse, controller.
Yeah, I've got like a
fucking-
4-port dock up
You
there.
know, fucking then like when it's in docked mode, you could plug in an extra hard drive, whatever you want, really.
Yeah.
Like it's like an alternative to a laptop, really. Because I've even thought about selling my laptop.
It's
and
definitely,
just getting one,
it's
but
definitely. I don't know about that.
I
I feel like
I'd
it's.
keep my laptop because it's got someone there selling a Steam Deck.
I feel like it's definitely better than a Switch or like it's like a sick like power handheld. Yeah, what up,
yeah.
Sufi? We're just talking about these ROG Allies, which is like it's like this competitor to Steam Deck.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be interested to see how well it does when it goes on sale and how many people pick one up, because people have been talking about them a lot, but
See, I'll show the chat the ones that I've seen.
what the like Iron Neo?
The Iron Neo, yeah. I think it was Iron Neo and Iron Neo 2 Pro.
Yeah.
These things are expensive. I don't know if
they are very.
there's probably not any like physical tech pages like the one we saw just there, but maybe this one. Son of a bitch. 2000 by 2000, huh? Absolute lies. That one looks cool. It's got like this, I don't know, it's kind of like a funky shape. You'd either really like it or not.
Yeah. Looks quite cool.
There we go. Like, I think that's kind of snazzy. What do you reckon, chat? Good times to remember military times? What do you mean? Military stuff on other streams? Oh, I see. Okay. It looks more comfortable for hands. I don't know, is it though? You see, like... Where's my mouse? You see this part here? I don't know if that would be, like, I don't know if the back of it would be real comfortable or whether it would just feel like you're holding a big block. It might be, like, too much, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, that picture doesn't do much justice for how big the physical device is. Like,
Yeah,
are you
it's, like,
fucking holding
huge,
it like
isn't it?
this? Like, you know, is it, like, fucking this big? It's not, obviously, but you know what I mean? Like, yeah, look, I want to see someone in their hands holding it. Yeah, like this. Okay, that looks better. It doesn't look as fucking...
Yeah, that looks too
obtuse now.
small to me.
It does now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, they look pretty cool. Oh, you served in the military for 347 days. I didn't know that, dude. Fuck. Nice. Don't see the back. Yeah, you can't see the back, but it's like... I feel like it might... If it bumps out too much, it would be kind of uncomfortable for your hands. Maybe. Yeah, same. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean here. Like, gripping the device. Like, the way that looks like it kind of sticks out a bit at the back.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like chunky. It looks like it would kind of dig into your hand a little bit, like your hand while you're holding it. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't, but it just kind of looked like that. But also, like, that was when I thought it was kind of bigger than it actually is. Yeah, like, I don't know, maybe it would be okay, but I feel like the way that bumps out at the back there would, like, be blocking your hand from kind of getting all the way around it, so you'd kind of be off of it a little bit. I don't know. It would be... Maybe it'd be okay. You'd have to, like, hold one, you know, without actually... Because the other thing is, you got to remember that what you think, oh, that'd be okay, but can you be okay on it for the next 4 hours playing your game?
Yeah.
You know? As if that plays Modern Warfare 2. Good idea. Just show the main menu, or like the dashboard. Don't show the game. Like you know. Luckily, in an image, you can't see that it's running at fucking 6 frames per second. And these things are hella expensive. They're like $1,000. Looks better in Switches, it's true. Yeah, some of the Google images are trash, dude. Blame Google.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to find these 1,000 by, like, you know, these huge high-quality images, and I get treated with this trash. Absolutely not high-quality image. But yeah, it looks like a nice device. I like the lights on it here. This looks cool. Nah, playing Crisis Core as well. Good choice. Hey, that's playing Reunion, not even the old one.
Yeah.
Cool. And that looks like it's in a little mount, like a dock there.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you reckon that's like a charge dock or a speaker dock? Kind of looks like it might
It's
be.
like both.
Yeah. But I like the glow under the analog sticks.
Yeah.
That looks sound. Really like that. Probably heats up red while playing Modern Warfare, true. What's this? This is another handheld device senders that we were looking at. This one's called the Aya Neo 2. I don't know if you saw the last one we were looking at, the ROG Ally. But this is another one we were looking at as well. We've just been looking at these handheld, like, bits of kit. But these ones are, instead of being like dog shit like the Switch, these ones are actually powerful and can actually, like, play games.
Yeah. And not Nintendo cash grab.
They're not fucking 720p paperweights that play Mario and Zelda games.
Yeah.
These are 1080p paperweights that play Elden Ring at 60 frames and Nintendo games probably.
Elden Ring at 30 frames.
Oh, sorry, 35. Yeah, 30 frames Elden Ring. Sorry.
33
Sorry.
on the ROG
33
Ally.
on the. Yeah, there we go. See. Sick. Wait, what? Nothing beats the proper PC. It's more ideal to play on the go. Yeah, let me just carry my tower, like, around and be able to game on my tower and keyboard and mouse while walking. That definitely makes sense, bruh. Excel here taking down my childhood. Your childhood was not the Switch, bruh. You're, like, considerably, significantly older than me. So therefore, your childhood was definitely not the Nintendo Switch. It was a Nintendo console that could play games. That was one of the highest caliber, highest quality devices out at the time. Considerably, yeah. I have to make sure I say that, and I say it in all caps out loud as well. You know? It's the only thing I've got, okay? She's got the hairline. I've got the fucking considerable age gap. Yeah, you just don't play when you're not home. Exactly. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm like that too. So it's not from the graphics quality. It depends on what you're playing. Like, you know, I wouldn't want to play RE2 Remake on a Switch because it would be dog shit. It'd be like 30 frames. It would be like 720p. What's the point? You might as well just not bother and play it when you get. You might as well watch a 1440p playthrough of it on YouTube on your phone until you get home and then play it on PC. You know. I'm miles behind. I'm so far behind. I'm in 8th place when it comes to our age difference. I've got it. There you go. Yeah, exactly. You don't care for new stuff. No, that's fair enough. But I'm talking about, like, me here. You can fucking get a Switch then and play your old Nintendo shit at 30 frames. I want to get something like this that can potentially one day play fucking Elden Ring on the go. Like, why would I stretch myself to play a handheld console that then is gimping myself when I could just throw that shit in the trash, boot up Steam and play a real game on a real fucking device? This is why I'm not part of this conversation really, because I don't really, like, I've got a PSP and I can play Resi 2 on it on a shitty PSP control with claw grip. Or I could throw that shit in the trash, bust out the keyboard, get out fucking Rebirth, and away we go with door skip.
Yeah.
You know?
20 minutes for rated, bro. We're getting there.
20 minutes? No,
It's holding its time, to be fair. It's meant to be done at 10 past that time.
It's going to be exactly to the thing.
Buy 2 parts, get all 3. Just buy parts. All weekend long. Time to have money.
Huh.
Is that just the regular
What is this? Oh yeah, I forgot I opened the game of marbles. Alright, how do you do this then? Access the home screen, please sign in with Twitch. Twitch settings. Fucking son of a bitch. I don't know how you... Yeah, but I don't know how to...
Everyone gets a marble and you see him goes to the furnace.
Exactly, but I'm trying to figure out how to get it to work.
There was a guy I used to watch called Jebro. I think he's called Jebro Unity, streamer.
Right.
It's kind of like this RPG game. You have to like level up your character and then fight bosses while everyone was in the stream together, and then like you beat them, everyone will level up, you get rewards, and by the end of the stream you open all the chests you get and stuff.
Fair.
It was pretty cool.
Won't let me connect. It won't let me connect to my account for some reason. I feel like it's gonna have to. Yeah, you're not logged in. Blah blah. I feel like I'm gonna have to like go to the thing and make an account or something. Oh, I can't. I can't mouse click. Okay, there we go. I feel like I can't fucking because the control is in game. I can't close it. I'm gonna have to F4 it.
Is that what it says on your Tinder profile?
What?
Oh my. It's getting saucy in the chat.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Alright, yeah, I'm still going to have to do some more research. The YouTube video we looked up earlier, basically... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to smack the microphone. That's because I need room to spin a cat, man. Like,
what the fuck was that?
Yeah, this is what I hate in these tiny little box holes. I need to be in a mansion where I can swing around and, you know, I need room to be able to beat up an orphan and have space. Not fucking... like, as soon as, like, I'm handsy, do you know what I mean? Like, I need room, dude. Get out of my fucking way. Like... This is why when I'm in public, I stand 5 feet away from people explaining shit, because I'm fucking out here doing martial arts, trying to fucking tell a story. You know, like... That's why in these little rabbit hutch houses, it's no good, because I'm trying to, like, fucking move around, and... I need, like, a studio, I need room, you know? Like, fucking with 10 feet of room behind me, like, empty room. That's what I need.
Is this Tekken music?
No.
No?
No.
Sounds like it.
No, that's Honkai music.
Oh.
But yeah, what was I saying? I had a point and I pissed myself off from hitting the microphone.
Yeah.
Can't remember what I was saying. Chat, what was I saying? I was explaining some shit and I can't think. Oh, marbles. That was it. I need to, like... The video I watched earlier basically said... You can log into the game, you go on the game, log on the game, and then chat presses exclamation mark play, and then you play. And I'm like, okay, that seems way too easy. What he didn't say was you need to probably go to twitch.com or go to marbles.com, make an account, register it with your Twitch, and do all this nonsense that I was not told about. This is why I don't ever do anything off the cuff on stream. Everything I do on stream has been researched, tested, played beforehand, like the whole lot. I can't just randomly play stuff on stream and I have not tested it and whatnot in case it doesn't run. Like that Elden Ring mod I was trying to sort out today.
Yeah.
Tinder, yeah, you can get loads of bad things off Tinder, dude. You can get fucking gonorrhea, you can get all sorts of bad shit from Tinder. Tinder's trash.
Cock in the ass. Cock
in the ass, yeah, that's also one of the worst ones, but some people like that. I'm not one of them, however. Yeah, this music's Honkai Star Rail. This is a boss fight. So yeah, how do you do that?